What is up, ladies and gentlemen? No one's probably watching this because I didn't announce this one because I'm a bad showrunner. But having had some technical difficulties in the recent past, I decided not to announce a stream and have it not happen or have it 15 minutes later. Yeah, so that one's on me. With that said, we're finally here with Pizza Papa versus The Forgotten. Anton Jacob, I apologize once again, but hey, you're here in the tournament. That's all that counts. With that said, I'll go over on to Ant and Pizza Papa, Chad and Papa. Um, you guys did initially have a bye. You were the third seed, but you wouldn't have had a bye had I had that many people on the wheel anyway. So I know Papa was very upset and protested, but I appreciate you all being here. How you doing?
Us? I'm doing great. I'm excited to see what this is.
If we win, I'll be very happy. If we lose, I will riot this. I will riot and question this whole tournament. Demand respins to get new teams set up to make sure everybody was properly on the wheel at the first time. So you're aware. So you're aware, Tato.
My partner is Donald Trump. So
yes, and I will treat that with the same respect you treat soap operas and clerks questions and everything else.
I'm actually those Kevin Smith questions were the best questions ever written in the history of Kevin Smith questions.
They genuinely were. I can't disagree with that one. Ant-Man, Jacob Barber, how are you guys doing?
Jay, you go first.
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. Ant and I, obviously, the team to be in this tournament. We've spent hours studying and working on strategy. So we're ready to give it our all.
That's right.
I'm just happy to be here. It's always fun hanging out with you guys, and I'm always trying to get more into lights out stuff. So, Tato, thank you for having me and especially us as a last minute addition.
Yeah, that studying never happened.
We were aware.
Alrighty. With that said, we will get going. We will bring in the wheel. Shout out Chris, shout out Brian in the chat. And turns out we do get an audience, even when I don't announce things. Yay, us.
It's like this is a good channel or something.
They rang that bell.
Yes.
Alrighty, we have the wheel ski here. We will spin it. The people with the right of first refusal are going to be Papa and Chad. Oh, it does edge on to combat sports. Papa and Chad, would you like to keep that?
Is that that's like wrestling and stuff, right?
I think it's more MMA, kickboxing.
There's no pro wrestling in combat sports. Pro wrestling, it's unlicensed.
Gotcha. I'm not going to know any of this. If you know it well, then we can take it.
So we already had this strategy. I can go 5 of 5 in combat sports. So I very much like our chances with combat sports. I can definitely destroy both of these guys. So let's keep it.
Cool.
Alrighty. That would you like to keep or respin Ant-Man and Barber?
Well, after hearing that, I wouldn't mind spinning again.
Yeah, me either. Because I am horrible at that stuff. So
yeah, I'm not good with combat.
Nope. Alrighty. With that, combat sports will not be eligible for this round. It will be back on the wheel next round. Papa knows how that goes for him usually. But hey, in this situation, your opponents might shell out a respin on round 2, and
I can't wait for combat sports.
Excuse me. Yeah, so your opponents have used their respin.
Yeah.
So if combat sports comes up next round, you get to keep it.
Yeah. I can't wait for it to land on combat sports all 3 rounds because.
Well, you can keep it in round 2 this time.
This is an outrage.
God damn it!
I question this wheel.
And we do sneak into animation.
Okay.
Animation?
Papa and Chad, would you like to keep animation?
I'm fine with keeping animation.
You keep okay. We'll keep animation.
Alrighty then. And the question will be up briefly here.
We're whiteboarding this, right?
Yes.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Who voices Joe Swanson in Family Guy?
Oh my god.
Eric also suggesting to call Papa's bluff.
Now watch him not like combat sports. He just didn't want to
Heck,
waste his respin on the first round.
Yeah, I hate combat sports. I can't believe y'all fell for it. It was 100% strategy. That paid off very well.
Yeah, I was like, that bluff was so absurd. Yet Papa, or Barber and Aunt may be a little less familiar with Papa shenanigans here. And 5, 4,
Either way, I didn't want to
3,
keep it.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Papa.
Is it Patrick Warburton?
That's it. God damn it.
Shatters.
I didn't have it. I knew the answer, but I couldn't pull his name.
Antonia.
Patrick Warburton.
Barber.
Patrick Warburton.
Forgotten getting them both there, and Papa as well. Question number 2. Okay. Crapper. What year saw the release of the movie Prince of Egypt? I accidentally copied over a question.
If I'm a year off, I'm gonna hate myself.
Right, same here.
Barbara, if you're a year off, I'm gonna hate you too.
You already hate me.
And
I don't hate you. I just really dislike you. There's a difference.
Papa, what you got?
I said 1999.
Ant-Man.
Said 98.
Chad.
I also said 98.
And Barber.
I said 99.
Well, there is a point on each team, and it is due to the people who wrote 1998.
That's right. Because
I
Armageddon
hate you, Barber.
All right, question number 3. What is the name of the alter ego of Chiba Mamoru or Darian Shields in Sailor Moon?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
My wife would know this, but I do not.
Okay, mute yourself and ask her real quick, and then after
Is
she
that
answers.
allowed? Is that allowed? Can we do that? Can we phone a friend?
I mean,
Ask me how many episodes of Sailor Moon I've seen.
how many episodes of
Yeah.
Sailor Moon have you seen?
I'm gonna go with 0.
Do we have limited repeats or is it like unlimited?
Yeah, you can do repeats. Like, I accidentally copied over this question, so I don't have the text box, and that's why I've been scrambling a little bit. But I will say, yeah. So, what is the name of the alter ego of Mamoru Chiba or Darian Shields? Darian Shields in Sailor Moon. He's named Darian Shields in some English adaptations. So.
It's like I remember watching this show, but I couldn't tell you anything about this show other than it had a really cool intro. That's all I can tell you.
Exactly. Right.
Intro is gasoline.
I saw a few episodes. I had no idea what happened in the episodes.
Yes.
Stay tuned for when I start throwing anime intros in the music lyrics category.
I I think
That
it's
said,
a show about the U.S. Navy because it's about sailors.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Papa,
I said Sailor Jupiter.
Ant-Man.
I don't know what character this is. I just said the masked one.
In the pocket, Chad.
Shit, maybe I should have wrote something sailor, but I wrote Mojo Jojo.
Hey, that was actually a question
Okay.
recently. Jacob Barber.
I have nothing.
All right, you look for tuxedo mask.
Hmm.
Ant-Man
Of
was
course.
there.
He was that dude. I just
Proving
forgot
that
his
it
name.
is an askable question. We will go to question number 4. This is a plot synopsis, and I will actually get it. Control C, and then I will hit Control V in the right spot as well.
I'll control your V.
There it is.
Got
All
it.
right, plot synopsis question. Which animated film features a young boy in a remote medieval outpost under the siege from barbarian raids who is beckoned to adventure when a celebrated master illuminator arrives with an ancient book? Just realized I should switch the layout so that I'm on top because this doesn't work well. Shout out to JB3 and the scrolling questions. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys are all pretty decent at animated from one end or another. Let's see how this one went. Papa,
I said Princess Mononoke.
Antonio,
I said the Sword in the Stone.
Chadwick,
I was on that same wavelength. I said the Black Cauldron.
Barber.
Ooh, I said Kubo and the Two Strings.
We're looking. That is a dirty sweepski. We are looking for the secret of Kells.
Oh.
Never heard of it.
Haven't seen it.
I'm still thinking
Alrighty.
about the Sailor Moon intro. do, 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 do.
And finally, we have a quote here. You can give me either the movie or the character from which this quote originates. You know what I'm craving? A little perspective. That's it. I'd like some fresh, clear, well-seasoned perspective. Can you suggest a good wine to go with that?
Is there bonus points for getting both?
There's not.
Okay. All right.
In my heart, though. Always flex in the heart.
All right.
But if you Antonio yourself and you have one part of it wrong,
no, I'm confident in this one.
everybody locked in.
Sure.
We'll
Yeah, why not?
see if the ego got the better of Antonio. Papa, what you got?
I said Ratatouille.
Antonio.
Anton Ego Ratatouille.
And Chadwick.
I should have just put fucking Ratatouille because I wrote Remy the Rat.
Oh,
Oh.
and Barber.
I said Ratatouille.
I forgot you said you could put the movie, so shit.
Hey, you're new to the league. That's one of the ones that'll get you, and you won't miss that again. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right. With that, that is the end of animation. We have Pizza Papa at 3, The Forgotten at 5, if I'm correct. Yep, that's what everyone has. Okay. Just making sure I didn't accidentally scribble an extra thing. I'm not smart sometimes. That said, we will bring back up our friend The Wheel, Sans Animation, and it will be spun. movies.
I thought I was
in
going
the
to win with
commu-
combat sports again.
in a match full of movie trivia players. Papa and Chad, you still have your respin. Would you like to respin movies?
No, we don't respin on movies. Correct?
Okay. I was gonna say respin, but yeah. Let's keep it.
Alrighty, we will keep movies. Oops. Oh well.
Oh, what to say?
For the next round.
We'll already know what it is because he's like,
Yeah, because that counts.
All right. Okay, sorry. Movie questions. Yeah, trivia. That's what we're playing.
What are we doing?
There we are. Sorry, I lost him. Who directed Michael Clayton, Duplicity, and The Bourne Legacy?
Terrible at director questions. I'm sorry, Ant. You might have to carry this round.
That's all right. It took me a while, but I think I'm good on this one. Jeez.
I love this movie. I'm hoping I got the director right, but
Wanted to see Michael Clayton. I never got the chance to, but
oh, it's so good.
5,
yeah, I know. I heard good things.
3, 2, 1. Papa, what you got?
I said Jerry Bruckheimer.
Ant-Man.
Tony Gilroy.
Jacob Barber.
Nothing.
Chad Webb.
It might be Tony Gilroy. I said Craig Gillespie.
It is Tony Gilroy.
Cool.
It's part of that
Question-
strategy that Ant and I discussed.
Question number 2 for movies.
Is the worst
What type
Bourne
of
movie.
establishment does Meg Ryan own in You've Got Mail? You know, bunch of movie bets. Some of these questions are going to be super easy for you guys. So,
Except I've never seen
5,
this
4,
movie, so
3, 2, 1. Papa.
I like easy questions. Is it a bookstore?
It is Forgotten. Chad.
Yeah, they both own bookstores. Bookstore.
Hey, they do. Ant.
A bookstore.
Barber.
sorry, I've never seen it, so I said a coffee shop.
Oh,
Wait, it is a
no,
coffee
that's
shop.
my bad. I misread how quick you were to the board on that one.
I'm not gonna waste time if I don't know it. I'm just gonna write something down and hope it works.
Boy. Appreciate that. Question number 3 in movies. How many Oscars did Oppenheimer win at the most recent Academy Awards?
Oh my god. That's a good question.
Come on, Chad. Of the four of us, you're the Oscar guy here.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know.
That's true.
Just the numbers like this throw me off all the time.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit there and count.
Memorize categories like that, like only the big ones, yeah, but not the small
Well,
ones.
well, Chad, go ahead and count. Just count out loud so we can all hear you. We all get the same answer.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Papa.
I said 6.
Do Antonio.
Might have lowballed it. I said 5.
Chad.
I think I eyeballed it. I said 9.
Barber.
I said 7.
It is 7.
Nice.
Good.
Barber
Redeeming
perfectly balling
Bookshop.
Yeah.
1956's Lust for Life and 2018's At Eternity's Gate tell the story of what artist? Two players very quick to their boards.
I've at least seen one of these.
I haven't seen either of these. I just know the answer.
What's it about, Chad? Which one did you watch, and then what is it about?
I've only. I might be getting my artists confused. Oh no.
And
I have
5,
faith. I have faith.
4, 3, 2,
It's right,
1.
right there too. One of them.
Papa, what you got?
I said Pablo Picasso.
Antonio.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Chad.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe plays Vincent Van Gogh at Eternity's Gate.
Vincent
Barbara
Van Gogh.
plays Van Gogh as well. And the final question in movies. In what movie will you find Jeremy Irons, Liam Neeson's, Eddie Norton, and Eva Green?
Damn it. I suck at these types of questions.
I think this is a movie that I've been trying to see for a while.
I will say, even though I'm not a personal fan of data questions like this, JPO is absolutely correct in that they did need to exist at some rate.
I think the movie I
This is a-
wrote
this
down
is a
has
good one,
at least
though.
one of these people.
We'll do a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. Papa, what you got?
Clash of the Titans.
Ant-Man.
The Kingdom of Heaven.
Chadwick.
This is way too early, but I wrote Schindler's List.
Jacob Barber.
I said Widows.
Kingdom of Heaven. Antonio getting the point.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
I've been trying to see that movie.
And we will bring up the wheel here once I fix it. Because I need to take off movies. Alrighty. Potentially the final spin of the game here. Professional baseball, Papa and Chad. Would you like to keep?
I'm limited in my knowledge of this category, but I know somewhat.
Okay.
6 to 11, by the way. So
Yeah.
what it's worth.
The only thing is I saw the way Antonio perked up when he heard that.
That's
and he
true.
did make a comment about the Yankees game earlier.
Yeah, he's a dirty Yankees fan, so we should spin away.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a dirty Yankees fan too, but yeah, let's go ahead and respin that.
Well,
Man,
Let's go ahead and
so
respin that, Tato.
I'll tolerate you then.
Nazi baseball here.
I'm a Mariners fan, so I can't talk.
We will see
Who?
professional football.
All right.
Okay.
All right. It's still going on. Man.
Damn, I was hoping for you.
Literally right now. I hope Aaron Rodgers has a good game tonight. I don't care if he wins. I just want him to have a good game.
Which running back played for the Rams from 1983 to 1987 and the Colts from 1987 to 1981?
I'm not even gonna embarrass myself trying to name running backs.
This was before I was born.
I think a lot of these might be before we were born.
Me too, Barber.
Right down the
And
name.
5.
I want to challenge
Four.
this. The NFL only took place from 1994 to present day.
That's
30 years.
I mean, that's when it started getting good.
Papa,
I
what
don't
you
know
got?
what this whole NFL 100 thing is because it's only 30 years old.
Papa, what you got?
I said Eric Dickerson.
And Chad.
I think this is a football player. I wrote Deion Sanders.
Ant-Man.
I said Marshall Falk.
Jacob Barber.
I couldn't pull it.
Eric Dickerson. Little bit of a comeback coming from the Pete's Papas. We'll see if they
Marshall
can close
Falk
it out
was
here.
way later.
I figured, but I was like, it's the only one I knew that played.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Shaq told him that answer. It's not fair.
Which team won Super Bowl 46, which took place on February 5th, 2012? I will say, considering I hadn't read that ahead, that was pretty quick recovery on the Roman numerals on my part.
Yeah, good stuff.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Papa?
The New York Giants.
Antonio?
Yep, my New York Giants.
Was hoping you wouldn't drop that one. Chad?
Nope, I just took a guess. I said the Baltimore Ravens.
And Barber?
The New York Giants.
Alrighty. Oops. Sorry. So a 5-point lead with 3 questions left. This could potentially be the last question. In which year did Tim Tebow first play in the NFL? Chad and Papa in a position to be Tebowing themselves right now.
Yep, should have been music. Come on, we're in a green.
Playing spectacularly and then not getting another shot for some random reason. Yeah, we definitely have a shot to TiVo it.
Well, we could pray to Jesus right now. That'd be another way.
That was definitely what I was going for. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Papa.
2011.
And
And you, I guess, too late. 2014.
Chad.
Hey, I might actually came close. I said 2010.
And Jacob Barber.
I might have guessed too early. Like I said, 2007.
2010 is correct.
There's
Chad
one of
Webb
us, yep.
picking up the only point there.
Did I get?
And with 2
what's that?
questions left and a 4-point lead, still a game. We will hear at least one more question. Who was the first overall pick of the 1999 NFL Draft? 1999. Head over to the YouTube. I've been neglecting it. We have JPO showed up for some movie trivia. Bookstore. Tom Hanks doesn't own his. Throwing in some actually is in there as well.
Actually, the quote was never said that they both own bookstores. It was just that they both work at bookstores.
But I mean, he owns the chain, so
We'll see how that one. Blue Oscars questions. You're a niche. I have a niche.
But I knew it.
You're a bad questo. But he comes back and get Manelli. Something animated shit. Something play it. We got Eric Dickerson, we got Giants, we got that. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Papa.
Tim Couch.
Chad Webb.
somebody was talking about him earlier. It might have been off camera, but I said Aaron Rodgers.
And Antonio.
I think I'm way off. I said Peyton Manning.
And Barber.
I scribbled out Tim Couch and I put Ryan Leaf.
It is Tim Couch, however, that is not going to be enough for Pizza Papa to get there. And your winner, The Forgotten. Great game, though, all around, getting through to almost the final question there. I think the past couple have ended like 3 questions in, so solid match. And Barber, how are you feeling?
Pretty lucky we didn't get combat sports. So yeah, would have changed the tide of everything.
Yeah, it feels good, being forgotten but still getting a win. So yeah, no combat sports, thankfully. So
Absolutely. Papa, you did pull off a great bit of strategy and showmanship there in round one. Unfortunately, did not get you there on this occasion. How are you guys feeling?
I mean, I feel good. Even though it was a loss, like we kind of like had a little bit of a comeback there. And it just wasn't enough. I kind of wish we would have gotten to like another category or something, but like something I knew. But like a lot of the sports, I'm just not gonna go that deep. It is what it is. Maybe I'll get music next time.
Yeah, unfortunately, when it's a 3-round match, it is a real wheel decides kind of who gets the W. But lots of matches to play in that first round. First round's got to be 3 rounds. I'll probably bump it up to 4 for the semis, and we'll see how we'll see exactly what shakes out with that. One final thing I was going to check here. Just gonna take a quick peek at Lights Out Trivia, find out who you guys are playing next.
While he's looking at that, I just have to say something real quick. This
Yep.
is an outrage. I thought the 2020 election was bad. This was worse. So I need all of my friends and supporters to find the Best Buy that Tato works at and just riot. Let them know how you think you feel about this. I had to remember Sean Roaches from high school. I never want to do that again. I can't believe you made me do that. I demand a recount, or I'm going to sue you, or something.
That sounds fantastic. In the realm of controversy, Ant-Man and Barber will be facing on to take on the newly formed team of Suba and Jay. How do you feel about that matchup?
Cool.
I demand that wheel be spun on camera. I call shenanigans. I call bullshit, and I will not stand for this unless we win. In which case,
Yeah.
I will stand for it.
I concur.
Sounds awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here in the chat once again. I'll throw Peck, JPO, Perkins. Shout out, everyone. Dwayne showed up. Diaz did show up because he's Chris Diaz. He likes to do that. And we love him for it. Yep. Thank you all very much. And I do not have an outro yet. So this is the outro.